While the black suit featured in Spider-Man 3 has become iconic, spawning new renditions of the black suit featured in the Spectacular Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man video game, it turns out the final design wasn't the only suit produced for the film, and we almost saw a suit that resembles the classic design on screen. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy RonnyPugs back again with another Sam Raimi Spider-Man video for you guys, and I know I haven't made a video like this in a while, and that's really because there isn't much to talk about anymore with what could have been in the Raimi trilogy, but this is a video that's been requested in the past, so I figured today I could share my thoughts on the black suit that was scrapped for Spider-Man 3. Unlike some of the unused Raimi concepts that I've discussed on this channel, this has been known for a while, with this being featured in the Spider-Man 3 Chronicles book. Lately I've seen a lot of people reposting unused Raimi concepts that myself and another user on Twitter have made public knowledge due to these videos and behind the scenes research, and while I can't sit here and say no one else is allowed to repost the concepts discussed in these videos, I do think the proper credit should be given to the individuals who take their time to find these unused concepts and share them among the community, assuming it is the first time someone is discovering these materials. But with that aside, today we will be looking at the black suit design that almost made its way in the Spider-Man 3, which can be seen in these two photographs here, with the first giving us the full-on classic look from the comics, and the second being an action pose without the spider logo. Looking at the suit itself, it's obviously an attempt at adapting the classic black suit design from the comics, but of course with the Raimi twist, featuring new material different from the classic Raimi suit for the black base layer, Raimi lenses, and what looks like a metallic gray spider logo, which is different from the classic white color seen in the comics. Now, the one thing I've noticed about this costume in both photographs is the lack of white squares on the hands, which can be seen in the source material, serving as the spot where Spider-Man shoots his webs from once he gets the symbiote. However, the ultimate version of the black suit does not feature these white squares, so maybe the studio was working from that version of the black suit, which would make sense considering that we do know the original design for Venom in the film took inspiration from the Ultimate Universe, with it being purple and the name Eddie Brock Jr., and I have a video on that in case you guys haven't seen it. Now, I heard the reason that this costume was scrapped in favor of the one seen in the film is due to the material on the costume. It's a very rubbery look, and let's just say it's not the type of costume that would be seen in a family-friendly Spider-Man film. I do think with a few adjustments this costume would have worked on screen, such as changing the base layer material to what's used on the classic Raimi suit, incorporating the brick pattern, changing the material used for the lenses and spider logo. However, I think the biggest thing to come from this unused costume is the spider logo. My biggest complaint with the finalized Raimi black suit is that the spider logo changes, but not to the one seen in the comics. It doesn't really make sense to me why the studio would change the spider logo but not give us the classic version. I think this would have worked well on the finalized Raimi costume, giving us the classic look with the movie twist, and I believe the Venom of Mayday Parker's universe also has a suit similar to this. And it would have made more sense in the film when we finally see Venom get the symbiote suit, since it would have been a corrupted version of Spider-Man's costume. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of this unused black suit design. Would you have rather had that or the final version that we saw in film? I do think if the studio ended up going with this design, we wouldn't see other renditions of the black suit like the Amazing Spider-Man video game version or the Spectacular Spider-Man version, since Spider-Man 3's black suit wouldn't exist. Also, if you're new here, I do have a Raimi playlist featuring some unused concepts I've made public knowledge among the community in case you guys want to check those out. And as always, thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I will see you guys again in the next video.